Doubt your doubts. You need to stop doubting yourself and instead doubt your doubts. Now, here's the thing. A lot of the times when people tell you, you just need to stop doubting altogether, that's really hard to do because the energy is already flowing in that direction of doubt. That's where the head is going. It's like trying to stop a train in motion. So rather than try and stop that train by just completely stopping the doubts altogether, reframe that. And rather than doubt yourself, doubt the doubts that are arising about yourself. Now here's what I want to share. You guys know I love stories by this point. What burns within you can either burn 1 as a candle or 2 as an inferno. The doubts that arises, whether it's from external factors or internal factors, will either fuel or extinguish that fire. Now, the doubt is the same. The wind that fuels these fires or extinguish it is the same. And here's the saying. The same wind that extinguishes the candle fuels the fire. So these things within us, the passion, the drive, or the doubt, does it burn as a candle or does it burn as an inferno? If your doubt internally is burning as an inferno, the wind and the doubt from other people is only going to bolster that up. But if the passion, if the drive, if the commitment to yourself to overcome those things burns as an inferno, the doubt from others will only fuel you. And that is what we need to do. We need to change the energy and focus there and not just say doubt, stop doubting, because again, that's really hard. Change the doubt from doubting yourself to doubting the doubts about yourself. So the way that this looks, it's like, man, I got a presentation coming up. I don't know if I can do this. This is a lot of pressure. Start reframing that and ask yourself, okay, that's the doubt. Alex, why wouldn't you be able to do this? You've done this before. You have the skill sets to approach this. You know the topic well. Why are you doubting? Simply because we're predisposed towards the negative. That's fine. We get nervous. That happens. Threat response. It's natural. But now doubt the doubt and say, okay, why wouldn't I be able to do this? Why wouldn't I be able to accomplish what is set in front of me? Run yourself through the gamut. I can do this. I've done this before. I've done this before. I've done this before. I can do this too. If I have gotten to this point today, it is proof in and of itself that I have overcome everything that's been placed in front of me. What makes me think I cannot do the next thing that's placed in front of me? Doubt your doubts. And another tool that I'll share that I'm going to repeat until I'm blue in the face. It is my favorite tool, and it's really a set of tools. The first part to help you doubt your doubts is name to tame. And that comes from Dan Siegel out of, I believe, Stanford. And the name to tame is you have to assign the negativity, those doubts, the things that tell you you can't, assign that thing a name so that you can tame it. And simply the act of taming your negativity by giving it a name, naming your state that you're in, can reduce your anxiety up to 50%. That is freaking awesome. So if I'm having these doubts about a presentation I've got to give, I need to name it. I've given my negativity within, or the evil wolf, as it comes to the story of two wolves, which I'll share later. I've given that evil wolf, the negativity within, the name Buster. So when that negativity arises, I'm like, nah, Buster, that's you. That's not me. I believe that I am a capable person. I'm going to doubt those doubts and that negativity by doubting Buster. That then allows me to separate from him and say, I don't want anything to do with you. Conversation over. So that's where you can doubt your doubts and push yourself away from it. Then you need to know where you're going to go from there. And this is a similar tool, opposite side of the same coin, that I have coined called name to aim. We've talked about this before in other videos, but go and design your best self. Visualize who that person is so that once you doubt your doubts and you push yourself away from that person, now you aim yourself towards the person you want to become, and you ask yourself, what would that person do? How would that person react in this moment? They would let the wind of doubt fuel them. It's not going to extinguish them. It is going to fuel them. So go back to that quote. The same wind that extinguishes the candle fuels the inferno. Doubt your doubts to approach that, to change from the candle to the inferno. Name to tame, to separate yourself from that negativity. Then name to aim, to direct yourself with the actions to become the best version of you. You are so much more capable than you realize it. Oh man, I just wish you could see it from other people's eyes. And that's another topic we'll talk about later. But you are so much more capable than you realize. You are stronger than your pain. You're stronger than your fear. You're stronger than your doubts. It just comes down to believing in here first, changing from the candle to the inferno, and fueling that fire within to aim you towards becoming the best self and overcoming whatever is placed in front of you, because you are absolutely capable of doing that. Don't let your doubts get the best of you. Don't doubt yourself. Doubt your doubts. You are stronger than your pain, my friend. Keep forging to become so. If you like this message, you found it helpful, please share, like, subscribe. I always start with share because I think that's the most important thing. We are here to lift other people up. So if you find that this was helpful for you, share it with somebody who you think could use the message too. We need to make this world a better place by sharing the messages that help us. That is how we will lift others and be the high tide that raises all ships and turn the strength for you into strength for two. Get after it, my friends. I appreciate you. You're stronger than your pain. Keep forging.